Hello, all. Welcome to this lecture. In this lecture, we will learn a new concept which is percentage. Now, percentage is a concept of quantitative techniques which is used very much in our everyday life, especially in case of economy and business, right? It is used in calculating the percentage change of any product. It is used in business firms by business firms while calculating change. Their profit percentage, percentage of their cost, right? So percentage is a very important, although it is a very elementary concept, but it is widely used in both for economics, finance, and business, right? So that's why it is we need to learn uh, very cautiously the percentage concept of percentage. So in this video we will learn definitely the definition first, the definition of percentage, then how to transform a decimal number or a fraction into percentage, and we will learn several uh, different several different formulas of percentage and their application. At the same time, I will I'll show you applications of different formulas related to percentage. So let us start. First, what is percentage? So any value, if you want to represent any value out of 100, because we always take 100 as a base value. So if we represent any value out of 100, then it is called percentage, and percentage is always denoted by this symbol, right? We all know about percentage symbol. So percentage is actually unit free. We need not to write any unit if we represent any value, any number in percentage, that is out of 100. For example, if I say 25%, 25% profit or 25% increase in price, it means that 25 out of 100, which is 25 by 100. 25 out of 100 means 25 divided by 100, and it will lead to the decimal number which is 0.25. This is how percentage is represented. We represent any value, any number in terms of percentage, right? So basic formula, hence basic formula for calculating percentage is value, whatever value you want to convert into percentage, by the total value. Okay, so anything, suppose my this month's profit is 25,000, and total profit, I want to know what is the what is this month's profit out of a total what is the profit of a particular month for a company out of the entire year's profit, right? And for suppose the entire for entire year the profit is 1 lakh, right? So total value, so the value I want to represent as percentage by the total value into 100 will give you the basic percentage number, right? uh, then we can suppose we want to find out a specific percentage of a number. Okay, suppose 20% of 80. Specific, we want to find out a specific percentage of a particular value or particular number. How can we do it? So for example, here the formula here is, suppose we want to find out p percent of a number. P can represent any value. Okay, so if we want to find out p percent of any number, so it will be p by 100 into that number, to that value. So I'll give you a numerical example which will make more sense. So we have to find out 20% of 50. So the total value is, final value is 50, and we want to find out how much is 20% of 50. So 20% of 50 is, to find out this value, we have to divide 20 by 100, because we want to represent it as in terms of 100 into the number which is 50. Okay, and if you just 0 0 will cancel out, so you'll get 10. So 20% of 50 is 10. So this is how you can find out a particular percentage of a value or of a number. So this is the formula. Next formula, how we can convert fractions and decimals to percentage. So it is very easy. For fraction, we always have a denominator and numerator. So numerator by denominator, that is the fraction. So divide the numerator by the denominator. So first you have to find out the value. It can be represented in decimal. So you have to find out the value of numerator by denominator, then you have to multiply it by 100. As simple as that. So if we want to find out fraction, we want to convert 3/4 into percentage, we will first divide 3 by 4. So 3 by 4, if you divide 3 by 4, you will get 0.75, and you just multiply 0.75 into 100, you will get 75%. So since there are two zeros, I mean, the easiest way to understand this, we will just shift this decimal here after this two place, right? And it will give you 75%. This is the easiest way to remember this thing. And similarly for decimal already it is in decimal. You don't have to, unlike fraction, you don't have to convert it in decimal. Decimal is already given. And if you want to convert 0.85 into percentage, so you'll just multiply it with 100 and you'll get 85%. Suppose 0.05, and you want to convert it into 100. So whenever you will multiply it by 100, always remember that your this decimal point will move 2 points forward here, so it will come here. So decimal after this whole number doesn't make any sense, so it is 5, so it is actually 5%. So always it will move 2 points, two uh, digit right. Your decimal point will shift to two digit right of this two digit, right? And you will get 5%. So this is how you can represent fractions and decimal into percentage. Next, suppose we want to represent two quantities, I mean one quantity as a percentage of other. Then a very simple formula you have to follow. You have to first write in the numerator quantity 1, the quantity which you want to represent as a percentage of the second quantity, into 100. So for example, 20 gram is what percentage of 1 kg. Now for this, you have to bring both this value into same unit, right? So we have 20 gram, either we will convert it in kg, or we will convert 1 kg into gram, which will give us 1000 grams. Okay, now quantity 1 is this 20 gram, and quantity 2 is this 1 kg, which is 100 gram. So our final findings will be, so quantity 1, that is 20 by 1000 gram into 100. So we will not write gram here. Okay, so 100 100 100 100 100. So it is 2%. We are left with 2. So it is 2%. Okay, so this is how we can represent one quantity in the percentage of other. So next formula is about very important, and it is widely used in, as I mentioned, in economics and business. That is percentage increase and decrease. Often we, in newspaper or anywhere, in any news media, we often see that today the price increases. Today the price of a product increases by 10%, or price of a product decreases by 20%, or profit of a company increases by 30%, share value of a particular company increases by 50%. This news we often see in newspapers, print media, and digital media, right? So how to find out percentage increase or decrease of a particular value, right? It can be price, it can be company's profit, it can be share values, whatever it is, the formula is same. So for calculating percentage increase of a particular variable, the formula is new value. So there will be always two values to calculate the difference. There will be always two values, initial value and the new value. Suppose initial price was 80, now the price increased to 90. So initial price is the original value, and the increased value, that is 90 in my case, is the new value. So the formula is new value minus original value by original value is into 100. So it is a very simple formula, nothing complicated in it. So you have to remember that in case of price percentage increase, it is new value minus the old value or original value by original value, not new value, into 100. So let us see using a numerical example. Suppose price has increased, price of any product has increased from 50 to 60. So what is my original value or initial value or old value? Original value is, this is my original value, which is 50, and new value is 60 because price increased from 50 to 60. So this is my new value, right? Now as per the formula, new value minus original value, that is 60 by 50 by 15 to 100, will give you the percentage change. So I am writing it here again. So my new value is 60 because price increased to 60, minus original value, which is 50, by 50, not 60. So by original value into 100. So 60 minus 50 is 10, by 50 into 100. Okay, so 0 0 will cancel out, and 5 divided 10 divided by 5 is 2. So 10 into 2 is 20. So it is 20%, right? So in this way you can find out the percentage increase. In case of percentage decrease, the it will be exactly opposite. How? So in case of percentage calculate, in order to calculate percentage decrease of any price decrease or profit decrease, first you have to write the original value, unlike the previous case. So in case of previous case, you first have written new value, but in this case you have to write original value minus new value by original value. This denominator will be same in both cases, but in case of numerator, here you have to write first original value then new value into 100. That will give you the percentage decrease. Suppose here, for example, price drops from 80 to 60. So 80 was original value and 60 was new value. Okay, so original value minus new value, that is 80 minus 60 by 80 into 100, that will give you 25%. So 80 minus 60 by 80, that is original value, into 100. So it is 20 by 80 into 100, 0. So if I divided by 4, I left with 2. Sorry, yeah. And here it is 5. I am dividing numerator and denominator by 4, and then I will divide it by 2. 10 by 2, 5. So it is 25. So 25%. So 25% is the decrease in the value of the price. So these two are very important formulas. Then successive percentage. I mean, suppose there is increase in percentage of price twice in a particular month. So that is what it is called. Multiple percentage change is there. So in a week or in a month. Okay, then what will be the formula? So suppose A%, that is A% is the increase in first week, and suppose B% is increase in the price in the second week. So what will be the total percentage change? So what is the formula for total percentage change? So then the total percentage change will be A plus B plus into bracket A into B by 100. As simple as that. And numerical example is also given here. Like first price increases by 10, and then there is an additional increases of 20%. Okay, so applying this particular formula, we can see first we will write 10 because A is 10 here. A is 10 and B is 20. So 10 plus 20 plus A into B, that is 10 into 20 by 100. That will give you total percentage change. Suppose there is two successive percentage increase, and you want to find out the total percentage increase, then it will give you, this formula will give you total percentage increase. So let us see. So 10 plus 20, 30, and then we will perform the function in the bracket. So 10 into 20 is 200 by 100. Okay, so if I divide 200 by 100, I am left with 2. So it is 30 plus 2, which is 32. Okay, and in case of decrease, only here it will be negative sign. In case of plus sign, it will be negative sign. There will be no other changes, right? So 32% is the total price increase. It's not 30. Okay, sometimes we add up 10 and 20. No, because there is continuous price increase, right? And we want to know the total price increase because of this successive percentage change. So then it will be, we have to apply this formula. It is not simply 10 plus 20. Okay, we have to apply this formula and it will come down to 32% in this case, right? Then it is another very important is comparison of percentage. Suppose any value or any number, suppose there are two values or two number A and B, and suppose A is R% more than B. Okay, so A is greater than B, and how much greater? It is greater by R%. Okay, now if I want to know the reverse, that A is greater than B means B is less than A, right? Is it clear? That A is greater than B means B is less than A. So B is less than A by how many percent? How much percent? Right? So often we can we make a mistake that since A is R% greater than B, so B will also be R% less than A. No, this is wrong. There is a particular formula for calculating this. Okay, so it is, we are just taking the reverse percentage here, right? When A is R% greater than B, how much B is less than A in terms of percentage. So this formula you have to apply. R by 100 plus R into 100, right? So just let us see this using a numerical problem. So if A's income is 40% more than income of B, then what percentage of B's income is less than A? So often we make a mistake that since A's income is 40% more, so B's income will be 40% less. As simple as a no. Since we are taking a reverse percentage, it will follow this particular formula. So what will be then how much by then what percentage of B's income is less than income of A? It will be, so here R is equal to 40, right? So we will just simply use this formula, 40 by 100 plus R, that is 40 into 100, and 40 plus 140 into 100, right? So you will just simplify it. Okay, and after simplification it will be you will just simplify it. It was divided by 2 Okay, then 40 plus 40 into 5, which is 200, by 7, right? So you divide it, 7 into 2, 14, 60, 7 into 8, 56, 4 is left. So it will be in decimal value, it will be almost 28%. You can calculate further. So B's income is 28%, although A's income is 40% more than B, but B's income is 20% less than A. So you have to apply this in such problems. You have to apply this formula, right? Then same, if we calculate the less, here it was more. A's income was R% more. Here A's income is R% less. Then and we have to calculate what is percentage R B's income is more than A's income, right? In that case, only the difference is here. Instead of plus, we will take minus. So let us see this. So A's income is 60% less than income of B. Then what percentage of B's income is more than A? So here R is 60. Okay. And as per this formula, 60 by 100 minus 60 into 100. Okay. So 60 by 100 minus 60 is 40 into 100, right? If we divide 100 by 4, we'll get 25. And 25 by 6 is 0, 150. So B's income is 150% more than A's income, right? So this is how, although A's income is 60% less than income of B, but B's income is 150% more than B's income, right? So this is how we can compare between two percentage, less and more. And the last type of problem is percentage change in population. This is very an important application of percentage. We often want to calculate the percentage change in population over time, given a particular increase or decrease in population growth rate, because calculating population over a particular period of time is very important for the economy, right? So given a particular percentage growth rate of population, we often find out what will be the population after 3 years, after 5 years, after 10 years. So we will see the formula. Suppose population of a particular town is P. Now population of a particular town is P. Okay. So rate of growth of population, that every year population grows by R%. Okay. But in general, population growth every year may change, but here for simplicity we have assumed that population grows every year at a similar rate, that is R%. So population after n years will be this formula: P into 1 plus R by 100 bracket close to the power n, right? So we will simply apply this formula. So now, for example, now the population is 10,000. It grows annually every year 5%. That is the assumption. So what will be my population after 3 years, right? So we will just apply this formula, that is 10,000, that is P. P is here 10,000, right? Because that is the current population, into 1 plus, what is the rate of growth? 5. So 5 by 100. We will not write percentage here. We will write 5 because 100 is already there. So we will not write percentage symbol, to the power 3. Okay. So this will give you the population growth rate after 3 years. Okay, so we will just simplify it, and by simplifying it, we will get by simplification, you will get that you can do the simplification. You already know how to simplify it, right? 10,001 plus, since 5 by 100, so 0.05 to the power 3, and by simplifying we will get 1.05 to the power 3. So you have to multiply it in 3 times, and then you have to multiply it by 10,000, and you will get nearly somewhere uh, 11,576. It will come in decimal because 1.05 is there. So just you have to multiply it like this, right? And you will get the value of this value will actually, you will actually get for the overall change in, what will be the increased population after 3 years. So this formula you have to remember, right? So in case of population decrease, just it will be the negative value here, minus sign here. So it will be p into 1 minus r by 100 to the power n, right? So there will be one particular increase in population, one particular initial population, then percentage increase in population, which is r, and then this formula you have to apply. So in the next video we will see applications of this. We have in this lecture video we have learned many formulas. So as much as you will apply it in solving numericals, you can remember those formulas. So we will see the application of these formulas, and also we will solve some previous year problems, that is given the textual numerical data. We will how we can use percentage, we will see that. Thank you very much. Let's meet in the next lecture video. Thank you.